Forsaken. Oh, continue. So what do we got here?
I keep thinking Hexen, so maybe this isn't the goth FPS. Hexen is.
I'm not sure what to expect.
Oh, another fighter. I do remember this one now.
Okay.
Yeah, this was pretty hype. I rented it.
There's a lot of these little intro graphics. Can't skip them.
The cover art for this one had a woman's face, and it was like pretty intense. And it was the marketing for this game was like actually pretty crazy back in the day.
What do you think?
Max frags? No, now I'm thinking it's a FPS. I'm confused. I thought Forsaken. No. Let's play it out. We'll play it out.
Sure.
That's weird. That was Duke Nukem's.
Yeah, it totally was. Just go for it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it had like a woman's face, and she had like brown hair, and it was like just a profile pic of her.
Oh, huh. This is weird.
Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a fighter. It's a really weird gameplay style.
So I use A to go, but also the C buttons to move it in certain directions.
R button is special attack. Z is normal machine gun. Micro tapping A for forward is the best use. Oh, I see you.
What is that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Shot you with a rocket.
What are we?
Like a little spaceship, guys.
Oh,
Like I'm in like a view.
okay. Now I see
over there.
that. Interesting.
It's kind. I hate to say that I like this.
You can like what you like.
I'm already digging it,
I find it very strange.
and I'm not a child any longer, so my hands are semi like developed, you know. So like, I can actually fat finger the A and the C left, and then I do have to use claw grip to do C right. So I can like strafe move, like. There's actually some more advanced like control functions that are capable with the game like this, rather than your standard C button movement, which like you'd loathe and I'm not the biggest fan of, even though it's essentially just emulating a second analog stick on your C stick.
Yeah, I feel like this somehow works better than that traditional like C button setup.
It totally does. Like this is actually super cool.
Now that I like know what does what, but I'm essentially using the N64 like some sort of like fight stick pad or something.
Kind of like a drone. I feel like I'm piloting a drone.
Yeah, yeah, essentially.
Like this is actually really fun. Like you gotta try it out. It seems like, oh, you're just moving around in like Z space, but like nah, you gotta try this.
Now this map, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird map.
I know we should have a little more going on than just whatever random like sewer we're in, but that's okay.
Meltified. Oh, I thought I killed you. I'm out.
I don't know.
Be out, baby, be out. I, like, hide over here.
At least the control reticle isn't snapping in various directions. I can actually just point it and let it sit there. I don't know what's happening.
So I do have to say one thing about the controls, okay? The camera orientation, it like auto orients depending on, like, see, I'm approaching down, so it's like, oh, this is like the plane that you want to follow, but like I'm not controlling that. So if I like start going up here, see what I mean? Like it's a little strange, like how it's like snapping it weights the bottom of your ship and snaps to the axis in which you're traveling, but that axis changes, so then your ship's bottom point changes depending.
Yeah, yeah.
And not having control over that, exclusive control over that, is like a little strange to me.
It's a little dizzying.
D-pad up changes your like regular gun, your Z gun, and then left and right changes your like crazy one. Yeah, I only really remember the marketing for this game. I don't even.
Just spare parts to be collected. Yeah, I don't know anything about this game. I've never heard of it, never seen anything about it.
I actually didn't rent this one. I forget which one I was referring to. That was a fighting game. I just remember that woman with the tattoo and like the barbed wire. It looks like she like just got off of a beach in like an apocalyptic. It's pretty cool. I have like a big gun. I just want to shoot you with it, and then I'm like kind of done.
Yeah, that works.
If this game was 4-player, or like imagine if it were System Link.
Yeah, I feel like there needs to be more than 2 people in here. It's a little empty.
4-player System Link, so like 8 people, or like 2 players versus 2 players, like teams. This game would be so sick.
Yeah, I could see that being good.
Alright, there you are. Ready for the boomies.
Nice.
Titanized. Yeah, I don't know. I think this game's pretty sick. Did you want to do the single player just to see kind of like what's going on with that?
And try.
We're 8 minutes in, but if the single player is like comprehensive at all, this definitely is B.
Sure, yeah. I can go with that. Alright, hold on. Let's back all the way out here. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
The game begins. There is carnage ahead, and for the victor, there is honor and the spoils of battle. For the vanquished, there is pain and humiliation. Failure is not an option for the Forsaken.
I am Forsaken. What's that?
A Tron tank?
Alright, blew it up. What? There we go.
I hate that I like this, dude.
It's interesting.
I like want to hate it and I want to bash it, but man, it's actually kind of sick.
feel like I'm in like a Starfighter, like Star Wars thing, except not really. You're not like flying around in space. You're more like flying around some random spaceship.
It's almost like the Matrix, like flying the Nebuchadnezzar in the.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, imagine a Matrix game in this like style.
And I used to like the Matrix games. They were a little later though, like PS2
Yeah.
era.
Yeah.
It's a random block is an enemy apparently.
The only thing that like, so
Blew me up.
I don't know, it's
Give it
pretty
a
cool.
shot.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I just think a game like this couldn't hold up today because it's like the reason why this exists and like had such a big like marketing thing and all the tips and tricks and all the magazines, it was all over the place. I think the only reason why it was so revolutionary was because nobody was doing anything like this yet.
It's probably true.
And now you couldn't get away with it because people would just be like, this is nauseating, like what's the point? But like it was the fact that it was so it like defined itself. Like there was nothing else quite. I mean, there was definitely some games we've already even played similar to this, but this is like smooth. Like even Duke 3D was choppy and garbage. There was that other one that, you know, it just remember Black Dog, like it just didn't really quite work yet.
Yeah, yeah.
This is beyond a tech demo. This is proven that it works, and it's a very strange, unorthodox control scheme and like unique gameplay.
I like that it actually it goes like the frame rate's really smooth.
So smooth. Yeah, very well optimized. Even like it looks disorienting, but when you're controlling it, like you don't have total control. Like you can't stick to the wall, like the ceiling, but like the auto correctiveness, like it's working with you. It's not. I don't know. It's pretty good, man.
It almost feels kind of like Quake in the way that it zooms around this smoothly. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's cool for what it is. I think it's an interesting concept.
Cool. So go check out Forsaken 64. Definitely worth it. Peace.
Later.